So we're here, we're doing it. It's the Champions League final. God, I'm sweating, and it's literally from running about because of preparation for this final. But now I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting as I always do. Today I have been so unprepared for this. Honestly, I'm sweating. I am sweating, and we'll probably, because of the reflection of the light, probably gonna have to close a bit of this curtain as well. Close a curtain. Yeah, so that's good. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I am sweating. Oh my gosh, I need to get some water. That honestly, I cooked that fine. I left myself with an hour to spare. I was rushing around like a madman for about 10 minutes. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, if you can't see, I'm wearing a PSG shirt tonight. Why is it so dark? Do I need my ring light down here? Do I genuinely need my ring light down here? I think I need my ring light down here. Do I? Yeah, I do. Get ready for the blast. That's still shite. You'll need it a bit closer. That's better, I think. This light, maybe the main light in this room could be being turned on. That was all that was needed. All that was needed. Yeah, I think I deserve a crunchy for my. Why are into wearing a yellow top for? That's a bit weird. That's such an ugly shirt. And we're off. I expect a lot of big things from this game. There's been a lot of build-up going into this game. I don't know why Inter are playing in yellow. Hopefully this final will be better than the last season's final. Because last season's final was dross. It just was. Real Madrid won it. And the final last season was just not, it wasn't great at all. I'm going to check my lighting on this stream to see whether it's that good. Okay, so it's not that bad. I'm going to check my lighting on this stream to see whether it's... Okay, yeah, that's not that bad. Come on, Luis Enrique. Let's win this for Luis Enrique. If I turn it, maybe I haven't got it in my normal position. Is that better? Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's do this for Luis Enrique. Let's win in the Champions League tonight. I mean, it also would be great for PSG to win it as well, but if they don't, yeah, that's it's not meant to be if they don't. But yeah, it's going to be a good final. I've got a feeling 3 minutes in. The final the other day between Real Betis and Chelsea, that was just a walk in the park for Chelsea. It was just a walk in the park. I mean, we all sort of thought it was going to be really, didn't we? We did. Everyone's been waiting for this final for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's June the 1st tomorrow. It is sometimes on June the 1st. But it's not. It's on Saturday the 31st of May. I guess because tomorrow it's either always on the last week of May or the last day of May, or maybe sometimes the 1st of June. Last year it was the 1st of June, I believe. Yeah, it would have been. I remember, honestly, Champions League finals are just the best days, aren't they? If they're good finals. For neutrals, they are just really good. If Champions League finals are between, like, I just find with some Prem teams, if it's a Prem team against a Prem team, some of them just are boring. Like the Chelsea Man City one, naff all happened in it, one goal. I mean, some 1-0 wins, like, people have underestimated some 1-0 wins in the Champions League finals over the last couple of years. Dortmund lost 2-0 to Real Madrid last year's final. It was just a really dross final. Dortmund were good for about 10 minutes. And then as soon as Real Madrid scored, that was it. That's who we're going to win the Champions League. I don't know what that Italian thing is. Like Italian patch that like Italian teams have on their I don't really know what it is. The Italian patch that Italian teams wear when they've won the league. I'm not sure what it is. Is it called the Scudetto? What is the Italian patch on Italian clubs shirts called? The Scudetto, so I got it right. Nice one. I've got a feeling that PSG win this one. It just wouldn't. Just with so many finals happening this year, it's been Tottenham, Man United. Tottenham won that. Palace City. Palace won that. Newcastle, Liverpool. Newcastle won that. It would just be so unlike this final. It would just be so unlike it if Inter won this one. I just think it's the year of, obviously, we make an exception of Chelsea and Real Betis. Oh my God, if Betis had won that, it would have just been perfect. It just would have been, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, celebrate the Conference League as much as you want, but, like, I don't have a problem with Chelsea fans celebrating the Conference League. But, there's a problem when you celebrate it like you've won the Champions League, in my opinion. Nah, that's belittling and, like, clubs a bit. Say if Real Betis celebrated that way, I'd understand it, because it's their first European trophy, but, like, Chelsea fans are celebrating they've won every European trophy there is to win. Is that an achievement or like I don't know. Yeah, it would have been an achievement had you have won 4 Champions Leagues in a row. But you haven't. You've won 4 of the major European trophies. Would I even call the Conference League a major European trophy? I don't. That's for teams that can't get in the Europa League. You must be really bad if you can't get in the Europa League. I'm sorry, but you must be. Like Real Betis, I didn't know they were the sort of team that should be in the Conference League. I just didn't. Chelsea aren't the sort of team that should be in the Conference League. Chelsea shouldn't have been in the Conference League. Forest and Besiktas and Celtic and those teams should probably be the teams in Conference League. Not Chelsea. But yeah, I watched the video and it was a Chelsea fan who got a little too optimistic about the next season for Chelsea, saying they should push for second and hope and they'll go far in the Champions League. Right. Yeah. I don't think they'll get second. I don't think Chelsea are getting second. Mainly because, like this squad, they buy players every season. This is what has gone wrong in the seasons before. Last season, they bought a crap load of players. Season before that, crap load of players. The club don't give their time to gel before buying more players. Who did they buy? Did they buy anyone in the summer? No, I think it's the first summer they haven't bought anyone. Like, December. I think it's the first January transfer window where they haven't bought anyone. Because they bought Enzo a couple of seasons ago. They bought someone else, I think, last January transfer window. Not the January transfer window that's gone, the January transfer window last season. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good final in Munich tonight. I honestly, not to wish bad on any of the two teams, but I really hope this goes to penalties. I love penalty shootouts in finals. I just do. I love it. I love the jeopardy of penalty shootouts. When it's other teams, I love it. But when it's my team, I shit myself. But yeah, genuinely, I love the jeopardy of penalty shootouts. I just do. They just give me excitement watching penalty shootouts. But it might not get to that. It might not get to that. We could be here until 11 o'clock at night, or we could be here until 10:30. Oh, it's 1-0 to PSG, and the flag stayed down. 1-0 to PSG. It's 1-0 to PSG. PSG are leading the competition to get the Champions League, and it is 1-0 to PSG. 11 minutes in, howler from Inter Milan there, just squared it across the box, and Achraf Hakimi has scored the first goal to put PSG 1-0 up, and PSG at the minute will be European champions. 1-0 to PSG. That was such an easy goal. That was, I'm sorry, but that was a bit of a defensive howler from Inter Milan there. Left PSG right open. Left PSG right open. Desiree Doué assists to Achraf Hakimi, and then Achraf Hakimi slots it in to the goal to make it 1-0 to PSG, and Hakimi kisses the ground in celebration. Wow, that was a fast start. You know what? Because I was distracting myself by talking. I didn't even know that part was going to happen. I just saw the goal going. I genuinely just saw the goal going. I saw it getting squared to Hakimi. But I didn't see the build-up play to it. But yeah, it's 1-0 to... Probably because I was on my phone, which I should probably come off, because I actually want to watch this game. So, yeah, it's PSG 1-0 at this moment in time. PSG are going to win the Champions League.
To emphasise how good they've been, that's the 148th goal scored in all competitions this season.
148th goal scored in all competitions this season. Is that for PSG? That's crazy. PSG have scored 148 goals this season. That can't be true. Bloody hell. Is that in all competitions? Is that PSG? If that's PSG, that's amazing. 148 goals. PSG, we've mocked them over the years for being farmers in Liga. But I want to credit PSG. If PSG it's the league PSG are in. If PSG were in a more competitive league, we might get a better season. Like, we might get a better showing of who PSG actually are. This season they've been electric. I mean, in the Champions League you do sort of get that with PSG. Champions League is where PSG show who they actually are. But in Liga, like, they're always gonna win Liga because there's no competition in it. Like, let's just see the competition that they've had this season. It's probably League One, like, standard. Marseille, when was the last time they were good? Monaco, Nice, Lyon, they nearly got relegated last season. Strasbourg, who were they? I know who they are, but I'm taking a mick. Lens, Brest. Toulouse. Yorkshire. Rennes. Nantes. Spelt Nantes. Angers. Le Havre. Rennes. Saint Etienne. Montpellier. So there's not really any competition in that league other than probably Marseille. And if that's your competition, then bloody hell, no surprise you're winning the bloody league every season. But they have got really far. Credit to PSG and credit to Luis Enrique, because they've got really far in this tournament this season. It's like selling Mbappe was like, I don't know, it was like a godsend for PSG, because since then, they've just been really good and Real Madrid have been really crap. So, I just don't know what it is. Is it because Mbappe is left? Are they better without Mbappe? Because it just seems like, while Mbappe was at the club, everything, every goal, every assist was because of him and no one else in the team. But now, like, Dembele's on a mad season. He could go up for being, if PSG win this, he could easily win the Ballon d'Or. Desiree Doué. I had no clue who that kid was at the start of the season. Now, one of the best players in the world. Kvaratskhelia. He's amazing. He's such a good player. Nuno Mensch. Donnarumma. Vitinha. It's just such a good team. I do have to give a bit of credit to Calhanoglu though, because he's been good for Inter this season as well. Like, no discredit in Inter's team. Lautaro Martinez has to be my favourite player from Inter Milan though. I've just got the feeling it better not end 1-0. It better not end 1-0, because I'll be really disappointed. If this just ends 1-0 to PSG, I'll be delighted for PSG. But it'll be disappointing. If this ends 1-0, if this ends 1-0, I'd be really disappointed, I can't lie. I think once it starts to get darker, the light will get a bit better. What the hell's Roland Garros? I don't know what that means, to be honest. But watching Champions League finals with Liverpool over the years, like, I've only ever seen 3. 2 of them Liverpool have lost, sadly, but like, just Champions League finals are just the best thing. It's the fixture we wait for all year, no matter what team plays in it. Like, it's just winning the Champions League. It's the most prestigious thing to win in football. It is the most prestigious thing to win. I think if Inter score, this is going to turn into a very, very good game. Ousmane Dembele's on the ball. We know what he can do with his skillful magic. Put the ball in. Oh, they've scored again. Desiree Doué scored in Champions League fight. They've scored again. That's game over, surely. That's game over, surely. PSG have scored twice. That's surely game over. It's 2-0 to PSG. That's got to be PSG European champions. That's got to be PSG now. That's got to be game over. Game, set, match. It's got to be now. PSG 2-0 up. Is it a flex to say your team got knocked out to the European champions? Because if PSG do actually win this league, it doesn't actually look that bad that Liverpool got knocked out in the round of 16, does it? It doesn't actually look so bad. I mean, obviously it was terrible to get knocked out in the round of 16. We were awful over both legs, to be honest. Played better in the second, but awful in the first one. It should have been game, set, match in the first game when we played PSG, but we got a lucky win. I think it was a deflection, but I'd take it. If I was a PSG fan, I'd be taking it. PSG have been... Oh, there's flares going off in the PSG end, as you would expect. PSG fans are one of the best in Europe. Desiree Doué, I've got to give this man a clap. Desiree Doué is one of the best out there currently, one of the best players in the world. Desiree Doué, he's such a good player. How old is this Desiree Doué? I've got it in my head that he's 17 for some reason. I don't think he is, though. He's 19. He's 19. I keep thinking there's whistles going off, but there isn't. This game. It's only 2-goal advantage, so if Inter, because I doubt. Oh my God, they might have to stop the game. They might actually have to stop the game. There's smoke flares on the pitch, like white smoke. It's only a bit of smoke, but if it gets bad, they might have to, stop the game for a bit. You know what? I just didn't think Inter had it in them. I mean, I know it's not over yet, but I just didn't think at all ever that Inter had it in them to win this. I always thought it was PSG. And now it's 2-0 up. That's just made my belief even... It's just increased my belief that PSG are going to win this. But I'd love PSG to win this. Not just for PSG, but for Luis Enrique, man. Oh, it would be great. I'll get a PSG shirt. Genuinely, I'll get a PSG shirt with... I don't know, but I'll get a PSG shirt. If PSG win this game, I'll get a PSG shirt. I've already got a PSG shirt, but I'll get the newest one. I'll get this season's one because I friggin' love this season's shirt. I love it. Especially that blue one with like the sort of bird wings on the sleeves. I love that shirt. That's an ace shirt. That's why I put Dembele in that shirt for the thumbnail, because I love that shirt. The like the fourth kit that they've been wearing at times in the Champions League. Hakimi, Doué, not Inter, the other one. PSG are playing really well. Hakimi gives PSG an early lead. I've got to keep my eye on my phone and my eye on the game as well, because I'm reading information out from the game. Excuse me. Achraf Hakimi gives PSG an early lead in the Champions League final, but refuses to celebrate against his former team. Excuse me again. Against his former side Inter. Quarter-final goal, semi-final goal, final goal. Wow, that's crazy. Someone's tweeted, this is the longest that Inter have been behind in the CL this season. Comes in a final and it's over. Probably not the best choice of words to use, but, you know. This is mania-see. I mean, it's not mania-see. Like, there could be more goals in the game. But I just didn't want the game to end with just PSG winning 1-0. I wanted there to be a bit more action in it. Tell you what, it should be PSG facing Barcelona. It really should. It should be PSG playing Barcelona. And I genuinely think PSG would have won it. If PSG win this, I think Dembele could win a Ballon d'Or. Probably still find a way to get Messi to win one. But I genuinely think that if PSG win this game, which looks highly likely now, that Dembele could win the Ballon d'Or. With Barcelona being out and only winning... Have they won the Copa del Rey? Did they win that? I'm sure they won the Copa del Rey. Spanish Cup? I can't remember what that's called. I know they won the Copa del Rey. They've won the Liga. They've basically every final they've played in, I think they've won. Barcelona. So, like, it's between at this minute. If PSG win the Champions League, which they're going to, because it's 2-0, like, Inter are not coming back. No matter how good Inter think they are, they're not coming back from the 2-0 deficit to PSG. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Not in a million years. Like, no matter how much they try, it's not happening. Like, PSG's defence is too solid. I don't know how we scammed a win out of them against... I don't know how we scammed a win out of them at the Parc des Princes in March. I don't know how we did that. Because we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have beaten 1-0. And we did. Because of a lucky Harvey Elliott goal. If he doesn't stay beyond this season, then the game's gone. I'm joking, it isn't. But I'd love Harvey Elliott to stay at my football club. But I just don't think Slot fancies him. Fancies him to play is what I mean. Don't be coming up with anything weird. Offside for Inter. Yeah, there's no way on earth they're winning this game. Not now. I don't think they were winning it. And now my belief that Inter will win it has decreased. I think was it a tap off the keeper or was it a deflection off a defender? I don't know which one it was, but PSG have to win this. And Zagi's just going mental on the sidelines. But I cannot see... I just can't see Inter winning this now. The game's over. I mean, it's not over until the whistle blows. But now I just do think it's highly unlikely that PSG win this game. I just think it's highly unlikely. It don't matter what PSG do in this game now. The other one, Inter. It doesn't matter what Inter do now in this game. PSG are going to win it. Like, whether Inter score one goal, PSG will score a third. Like, it will end with a PSG win. This game will end with PSG being champions of Europe. And then they'll become Super Cup champions. And then they'll be in the FIFA Club World Cup in about 4 years' time. That's stupid, that tournament is. It's stupid. It is, it's just stupid. Club World Cup should be every year, not every 4 years. That's a good pass. Dembele's dribbling. Oh my gosh. Good opportunity there from Dembele. Is it Dembele or Dembele? I think it's Dembele, isn't it? I don't know because it's got the accent above the E on both E's, so it could be Dembele. I'm just gonna call him Dembele. And Nuno Mendes will take the corner for PSG. See if PSG can increase the lead even more. Hakimi crosses in. And it goes out for a goal kick. Dembele is just such a good player. Since he's left Barcelona, I think his confidence was just down a bit at Barca. Like, with all the stuff that Barca had going on, it was like, were they in the Champions League or Europa League? I can't remember that season, the 22-23 season. I think they could have been in the Champions League. But, oh, remember them days of Barca being in the Champions League? Wow, that was weird. That was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. Barcelona being the champions. They got knocked out of it, didn't they? I can't even remember who won it that season. Sevilla didn't they? Did Man United beat Barca? I swear Man United beat Barca in the Europa League versus Barcelona. Yeah. Yeah, they beat them. They beat them and drew with them. That's crazy. They beat them at Old Trafford somehow. That Barca squad must have been really bad. It must have been. It must have been. If you're being beaten by Man United, that squad must have been really bad. And then Sevilla won it that season, 22-23. That was a really bad season for Liverpool. Really bad season for Liverpool. We just about got European football. We did deserve it. We did not deserve European football at all. At all. Just give me some updated Florian Wirtz news. All I want is a here we go from Fabrizio. Genuinely, that's all I want. Close to signing Florian Wirtz, that still gives me no indication. That still gives me the same feelings I had on it literally 1 hour ago. Another corner for PSG. Sorry, I'm not focused on the game enough when I should be. And that was such a wasted corner. It goes out for a goal kick. Oh my god. Tell you what, watching football makes so much of a difference to your ball knowledge. That's what I've worked out anyway. It makes such a difference to your ball knowledge. It just does. If anyone does score for Inter Milan, I don't even think Inter Milan are called, like, they're not even Milan. They're obviously from Milan, but they're Internazionale. So they're not really Internazionale, they're called. So not really Inter Milan. The real Milan is AC Milan. That's the real Milan. Good cross, but had too much on it. Marquinhos is also a good player. But every time I've got chances to watch PSG, I've had chances to watch PSG this season. They've just blown me away. Every time I've had a chance at watching PSG, they've just blown me away. Oh, come on, Inter, actually do something with the ball. As I said, I'd really like this to go to extra time and penalties. But if it ends at full time, I'll be good with that. But I'd love it to go to penalties. This is a game I'd love to go to penalties. 3-3 in penalty. Oh, that would be football. That would be football at its finest. 3-3 penalty shootout in the Champions League final. Oh, imagine losing the Champions League final because one of your players have failed to score a penalty. That must be bad. Inter nearly did score them, but all these whistles that are coming from like the fans are really, really, really like disorientating me. I don't know. Is it a real whistle? Is it fake? I can't tell the difference. The atmosphere in the Inter Milan end is really good, even though they're losing 2-0. You see, these aren't fans that will just give up. If Inter Milan are losing 2-0, their fans will continue to sing and shout. Like, the Inter Milan end is going crazy. They're 2-0 down. You would not think they were 2-0 down. From what I'm seeing here, you would not think they were 2-0 down. That nearly went in then. That was such a close call. I do think if Inter do score, I have to score tonight, it will be Marcus Thuram. It's going to be Marcus Thuram. Either Marcus Thuram or it's either going to be Marcus Thuram or Lautaro Martinez. Jesus. 6 minutes left of the first half, which is mad. 6 minutes left of the first half. I can't actually believe it. Just read that Saudi clubs want Bruno Fernandes. He's still, what, 26, 27? Or is he in his 30s now? I'm being very generous if he is. He's 30, so he's 30 years old. If he moves to, like, the Saudi Pro League, in my opinion, is a league where you go to basically, it's sort of nearing the end of your career. So if, like, John Duran, there's no way he's getting there's no way another European football club is going to take him seriously. Like, he's just more or less effed his career up for a payday, for a massive payday. And if he's going to play with Ronaldo, Ronaldo's leaving. So, like, Ronaldo's knocking on the door at the age of 40. He is 40. Not knocking on the door at the age of 40. He is 40. I can't believe he's still playing. But he doesn't have the physical attributes to retire yet, in my opinion. Like, I feel like the age of 40's approached him a bit too fast.
Wonderful to watch him in the way he's evolved as a player in his new position. He actually plays away from the ball a lot of the time. Especially there, you're tempted to go to the ball. It attracts you to the ball where all the traffic is. He goes away where there's more space. And as long as you've got good players who can find him, you'll affect the game. That's a hurry again. It's a pass that only gets out his coach. And it's a press. It's a press that puts him under pressure. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. Connections to AC Milan, he's up against Inter tonight, so bragging rights for the PSG goalkeeper. He's gone out there to the left, and Kvaratskhelia has just come out to the right for now.
Hay fever's running rife. Water. I don't even need to get another bottle. I could probably just, you know, fill it up with the tap.
There's that ball again, Ali, from the left to the right that gets them out. Yeah, DeMarco back in the left back position because Kvaratskhelia is pushing him away up there, and that's allowing him to keep in his space. Very clever.
We're approaching half time. I can't even believe that we're approaching half time. That's got to be 3-0. Oh my god, save and a half. Was it a defensive quality or was that a save? Yeah, that should have been the game put to bed, shouldn't it? Really, that shot. Go get another water at half time. There's only 2 minutes. Oh my god, my eyes! I don't know what's going on. Like my eyesight ain't good as it is, but that's an amazing. If that had gone off, that pass, that'd have been a great pass. My eyes are bad as it is. I don't need hay fever on top of that. Hakimi 12th, Desiree Doué 20th.
All over the pitch, they're so aggressive. The two starting from the forwards all the way through to the centre backs. Everyone is going man to man all over the park, confidently.
2 minutes added time. We've got to that point already where there's 2 minutes added time. This is the final game of this season. Oh, that's some good display from Desiree Doué. Nearly scored. I just can't see Inter Milan getting back into this. Not in a million years. I do not think they're getting back into this. PSG have shown me too much. They have shown me way too much. Giving the ball away to PSG isn't going to help you, Inter. If you want to get back into this game, giving the ball away to PSG is not the best move to make. I just think Joe Neves as well. He's amazing. A bit tight fitting. This shirt is. I think it's a bit too small for me now. I think it's getting a bit too small for me. But yeah. I should probably have bought a different. I should probably have bought another PSG shirt before, you know, this final, because this one isn't. It's a bit small. It'll do for this game though. It's a nice shirt. I like this shirt. I think it's one of PSG's fourth shirts, third shirt. I'm not sure. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia hasn't made much of an impact, but I'm pretty sure he will in the next half. This should be it. This should be, is it goal kick or a corner kick? Is it a corner kick? This should be the last action of the first half. I mean, I think we're gone are the days of bicycle kicks and like acrobatic goals in Champions League finals. Like, I don't think we're gonna get that back. Oh my gosh, that's got to be the end of the first half. Is that? That's half time. That's half time. Very quick that was. Oh my gosh, I had it paused at. Why does it keep doing this? Had it paused at 20th minute. That's a pain in the ass. That's annoying. That really is annoying. That really is annoying. I don't know why, for some reason, it's paused at the 20th minute. I don't know why that's happened. It must have been when I updated the score for Desiree Dewey. I've paused it by accident. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, it's gone past it. This is always the bit I don't look forward to at half time. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll probably miss it, and I'll probably have to do it again another 50 million times. Ah! 1 second out. Oh, come on, play the game. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. It's 10. I shouldn't miss it this time. Bang. I've done it. Right, there we go. I can actually get up now. actually get a bit of sound on this TV. I have to mute it so I don't get copyright struck by YouTube. It's boring.
This is 2-0. Doué again with the goal here. It's Marco at the centre of it again, Stephen.
Yeah, I think it's all down to the centre back chasing a lost cause. He doesn't give it up. And then this is Inter Milan's worst nightmare. You know, the speed, the directness, and the quality of PSG. You know, they find their belly. They have to try and get double cover, but it makes that space on the opposite side of the pitch. You know, this is a 19-year-old kid, fantastic touch. He takes his chance and he gets the look he deserves. A goal and assist at 19 in Champions League final. Wow, what a performance.
We questioned, didn't we, whether or not they'd be mature enough to handle this. It has so far. They've been exceptional.
I mean, there's only one team in this. Inter Milan have been so poor. PSG have been too
Inter Milan have been awful.
too fast.
Like, if they've barely put a fight up. They haven't really done anything. Like, if you're gonna go 2-0 down, at least put a bit of a fight up. Why is Steven Gerrard there? Steven Gerrard's in the commentators box.
PSG very much in the driving seat and leading. No team has come back from 2 goals down at half-time in a Champions League final since Steven Gerrard's Liverpool in 2005. And that
Oh,
was
yes.
Doué wasn't even born yet. PSG with 13 shots to Inter's 2. PSG with one hand on the trophy. Second hand coming up next.
One hand on the trophy. At this point, they might as well have two hands on it. I've told you, Milan aren't coming back from this. They can try, but they're not. I'll tell you what, this isn't a great PSG shirt. Look up PSG shirt 94.95. That's an awful shirt. Is that the actual shirt? That's awful. That's actually horrible. Oh god, that's not a nice shirt. So you think I'm paying 200? You got me up line and sinker. If you think I'm paying 250 quid for a PSG shirt, 260 quid. That's crazy. 260 Great British pounds for a football shirt. Yeah, I'm good. Bloody hell. Surely there would... No, I'm not buying one without the Jordan logo on it. That's just plain silly. Authentic. Damn, could Luis Diaz actually be leaving? Is that on Instagram? If it's on Instagram, I'll have a look. Yeah, it's on Instagram. Luis Diaz 19. Instagram. When was this posted? Where is it? Can't find it anywhere. Luis Diaz. Search his Instagram name in Luis Diaz 19. So just about ready to go into the second half after quite a good, well, for PSG, not for Inter, good first half. I cannot find this Instagram post anywhere. Was it fake? Could it have been fake? Luis Diaz 19. No, that's not it. Oh, that says Luis Diaz underscore 19. It's the official account because it's followed by Mo Salah, Liverpool, Van Dijk, McAllister, Jurgen Klopp, and 3 more. But I don't know where that post is that has been put on YouTube. Could it actually not have been? We're ready to go once again. But I can't find this Instagram post anywhere. Luis Diaz posted this on Instagram. I cannot find this anywhere. I cannot find this post anywhere. Luis Diaz is from Barrancas and he plays for Liverpool. Da-na-na-na.
A little gambler, he can let that left footed go, and it was just on target, but it was near the gap.
Absolutely the same. We saw him do it in the previous round.
I literally can't find this anywhere. I'll search his name again. Luis Diaz 19. That's the profile picture.
Look at the restart. Look at the
So where's this post then?
two sprinters in the front there, waiting for the gun to go off.
I think I've gone a bit too far back. Yeah, I've gone way too far back. So, where in God's name is this post then? Because it's nowhere to be seen. Weird. That's really annoying me, that is.
French international Marcus Thuram. That's excellent defending again by Pressure at the outset. Then he's fouled Thuram. I wonder whether we might see the first caution tonight. I'm certainly going to see a free kick here for Inter.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was on a photo. I am thick as shit, I am. Maybe it was on a photo. There we go. I found it. Right, okay. It was on a photo. I have... Can I... No, I can't rotate it sideways. Shit.
These are the kinds of situations that they've got to maximise because it's been virtually impossible for them to generate chances in open play. And the benefit of an early goal at the start of the second half would be massive. That's it from Chalanoglu. Absolutely nowhere near good enough.
PSG, I don't know if it's just been that Inter Milan have been poor or that PSG has just been really good. Thing is though, PSG haven't had shot after shot after shot after shot. But I don't feel like that's... Let me move the microphone a bit closer to my mouth. I don't feel like a game of football, if you dominate, you don't have to have shot after shot after shot. If you have possession, that could be it. You could be dominating possession. Like, let's just look at these stats from this game so far. So, if we go on to stats... I don't read that. Expected goals are bullshit. I don't look at that. Shots on target. Oh, so PSG have had a few shots then. Shots off target 7. So, all-time shots overall. Does it actually tell you how many shots either side have had? No, it doesn't because it's shite. Blocked shots to PSG have had most of the possession. It looks like it's going to be a corner for, I don't know which side. Inter Milan. DeMarco taking it. Is he called Federico DeMarco? I think he is. I had him on FIFA once. I know that means nothing. Inter Milan calling for handball, which won't be given. No, that's not handball. Nah. He's got his hand in a natural position. That's not handball. I just do think that the rule should be, though, if it hits your hand, it's a handball. Like, there was this bollocks thing last season in the Prem where... Who was playing? It was Palace and someone else. It was Palace and someone else. I forget who it was. Jordan Ayew scored, but it was Palace and someone else at Selhurst Park. But Jordan Ayew scored. I think it could have been one of the big 6 teams. Jordan Ayew scored, and the ball touched his arm, so the goal shouldn't have counted. I was meant to fill my water bottle up at half time, but I failed miserably. His name is Lucho. He came from Porto. He came to score, came to score, came to score, score, score. I can't lie, there has been some times where there's been a final in the Champions League and it hasn't been the best. I do have to kind of say that there hasn't been a good Champions League final in the last sort of 5 years, has there really? Like, last season, the final was between Real Madrid and Dortmund. That was a foregone conclusion before the game even started. The final before that, what was it? I can't even remember what the final was before it. I genuinely can't remember. 22-20, Man City Inter, that was dog shite. That was crap. I mean, again, foregone conclusion before the game had even started. So these games, some of these games are just concluded before they're even started. Like, we know who's going to win. The final before that, 2021, that was opened up a bit more. Liverpool, I'm not just saying that because it's Liverpool, but that was opened up a bit more. Liverpool shouldn't have lost that final, and it was actually a mistake from Trent that led to a Madrid win. So thanks, Trent, for that. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to be that person. The final before that is my mother. Hello? Okay. Alright. See ya. Bye. That was just my mother. Benjamin Pavard will go off. He's been dropped. Has there been an Inter Milan player that has played well tonight? Let's be honest. Alright, let's be honest. Has there been an Inter Milan player who has played well tonight? I don't think there has. Player out. Second, Zalewski. Is that Zalewski? I don't even know who that is. That is sad for a Sherby though. A Sherby. I think it's a Sherby. It's sad for a Sherby. Like, that's the only player I do feel sorry for not winning this on Inter's side. Like, he's 37 years old. It might be the last professional game. It might be the last game he plays as a professional footballer. So, and the stuff he's gone through, I'm not going to go into it on this stream, but if you'd like to research that, please do. But, like, I do feel bad for a Serbi. But I do think PSG are going to win this. Like, it's getting closer and closer and closer. And the longer Inter Milan wait for a goal, the longer it's going to be that PSG... The longer they're waiting for the inevitable, really. Like, if the ref blew the whistle now, it'd be a PSG win. If the ref blew the whistle in 10 minutes, it'd be a PSG win. If the ref blew the whistle in 20 minutes, it'd be a PSG win. What I'm saying is it's more or less impossible for Inter Milan to win this game now. Like, there's no chance. Like, Inter Milan just can't get past PSG's defence. Like, they just can't get past PSG's... Who's that that's been booked? Zalewski's been booked. He's been on the pitch 5 minutes. Is it Zalewski? I don't fucking know. I just said Zalewski. Zalewski sounds like... That sounds how FA Community Shield, that'll be streaming on this channel August the 10th. So please tune in if you can. August the 10th's ages away. Still, I'm not even in June yet. We're in June tomorrow. But, like, how are we in June already? I'm sorry, but how are we in June? I just feel like January, February, March just went very quick. April steamed by. May's not been that long at all either. I just think it's gone crazy. It's my cousin's birthday soon. Last week of June, in fact. 22nd of June. My other cousin just had her birthday on Thursday, in fact. 12 years old. My other cousin is also about to turn 12 years old on the 22nd of June as well, so that's brilliant. Thinking Inzaghi might be being booked. Inzaghi's been booked. Yellow card for Inzaghi. Yeah, he's been mouthing off all game. It was coming. He's been mouthing off since the first goal was scored, so... Does that deserve a yellow card? I don't know if it does. It has been it don't help when you're mouthing off at the referee all game and just trying to, ref the game. It doesn't help when you're shouting at him. So he probably did deserve it. I just don't know what Luis Enrique has done to this side, because it's just been rejuvenated. Federico Di Marco looks fed up. Go on, from there. That was shocking. And that's why that's why I had Inter Milan in my mouth, on the end of my tongue, and I still said PSG. I was about to say Inter Milan. I knew halfway through saying PSG, I'd said it wrong and I still said it. Yeah, there's no way Inter Milan are winning this game with shots like that. I'm sorry, but if you're taking opportunities and you're taking them like that, there's no way you deserve to win the Champions League. But yeah, all curses broken this season except from Real Betis. Sorry, Real Betis, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. They'll do it next year. It's disappointing that Real Betis didn't win the other night. I really hope they would. I really thought I had the prediction in the bag. But we all just did expect a Chelsea win from that game. There was no other result. I didn't even think it was going to be a draw and it was going to go to penalties. I just thought Chelsea were going to win this. That's going to be the result. But yeah. Yeah, PSG are going to win the Champions League. I always believed in them. I said in a video about, it was ages ago, it feels like it was ages ago now. The semi-finals, it was in was it April or was it May? I think it was this May. So not that actually that long, it feels like it has been that long. Honestly, everything just feels like it has been. I was in Liverpool on Monday for the parade. And after that, I've just felt really disorientated. I'm starting to get back to a bit of normality now. But everything just feels so weird this week, it does. Ousmane Dembele is just such a good player. Third goal. Oh my gosh, that should have been PSG's third goal. PSG are battering and bruising Inter Milan. Ripping them up. Oh, that's so good. Is that from Barcola? Is Barcola on the pitch? thing is, I haven't noticed. That could have been Desiree Dewey, but I think Barcola's on the pitch. No, PSG haven't made any subs, so it was most likely Desiree Dewey then. Yeah, he has been really good. That was a poor cross. I mean, it wasn't a bad cross. Why did no one get their head on the end of it? I think that was maybe the fear of it being offside. I might open this curtain just in fear of me mum shitting me up when she comes home. Like, the lighting's the exact same. But, yeah. Yeah, I just... PSG have dominated this game. From start to the 62nd minute. I can't say from start to finish because the game hasn't ended yet, but it might as well be the end of the game. PSG score a third, then it's game over, totally. Oh, it's so good. It's good. There's got to be a goal coming from this. Desiree Doué scores again for PSG, and it's PSG 3-0 game set match. Good night. It's 3-0 to PSG. PSG fully deserve this. It's 3-0. Well done, PSG. You've won the Champions League. Fuck me. When you see something like that, you've got to give it recognition. That was supreme. That was the top level of football. That was just then. It's 3-0 to PSG and they totally deserve it because Inter Milan have been toshed. Desiree Doué. Pat yourself on the back, fella. You've scored the winner of the Champions League final. He's going to be playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid one day. That was incredible. Look how well that was worked. That move was insane. That move was so good. He took his shirt off so he just got a yellow card, but that's a stupid rule, that is. PSG. PSG. Wow. I mean, when they put a display on like this, it's hard not to clap them. It's hard not to show recognition when they put a display on like this. They fully deserve to win the Champions League. Like, is it that bad? Looking back at it, as I've said earlier in the stream, does it look that bad that PSG knocked us out of the Champions League in the round of 16 when they're beaten into 3-0? When the game only ended 1-0? Does it look that bad? Like, in hindsight, does it look that bad that PSG beat Liverpool on penalties in the round of 16? It doesn't look that bad, does it? And we're bringing out the Poznan. The PSG fans are bringing the Poznan out. Why not? They're having fun. What a player Desiree Doué is. What a player. That was such a well-worked goal, that was. It was so easy. They just made it look so easy. He has been replaced by Bradley Barcola, another fantastic PSG player. But if PSG, yeah, there's no way Inter Milan are coming back from 3 goals. It's just not happening. And if they do, I'll be very surprised. If they do, it'll be the comeback of the century. Inter Milan are not scoring 4 goals in half an hour. In 34 minutes, there is no way that Inter Milan are scoring 4 goals. And if they do, it'll be the biggest comeback in football history. I'm saying it now. What's more impressive? The remontada of the PSG and Barcelona tie, or the remontada of Madrid 2019? What was better? You could arguably say that who the fucking hell's that? You could arguably say that it was Barcelona and the other one, PSG. No, it's not. It's Liverpool versus Barcelona, Madrid 2019. I'm not gonna have anyone tell me it wasn't. To come back, hello mother. To come back from 4 goals down is a madness. 3 goals down is a madness in the first tie. It just is. Please don't come home pissed. She seemed alright. Could you not look? This has got to be the 4th. How has he not scored? Go on, he's got. Oh, that's a shite shot. You having a coffee then, or you having any other beverages?
No, really.
Bit bored.
No, it's been a good night.
No, not the night. Like
Oh,
drink selection.
yeah. I messaged Ricky because basically once I left,
Don't say anything you shouldn't.
no, once I left it was Ricky, Sarah, Darren and Catherine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I messaged him saying, "Ah, it's like a double date. Now you and Sarah and Darren and Catherine." And he messaged back saying, I've already been stroking her leg. I'm in, bruv." Sarcastic.
Yeah. Sarcastic. Yeah.
So I just replied with a load of spew faces.
Oh, that's good.
But he did make some comments to us now about the fact that she speaks so loud.
Is he a bit pissed?
He got it, yeah. Well, he only has to have, it's like me, he only has to have £1.
What? And he gets
And gets a bit careful.
yeah. You can't control his words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like think like me and him, it's like once you had one pint, it gives you the license to say
Yeah.
to say what you want to say.
Yeah, because then you
You're
can.
not normally allowed to
Because
say.
then you can just go. Then you can just go. Oh, did I? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I forgot I said that. I was in another world.
I was drunk.
Didn't know I'd said that.
Yeah.
Might just do that when I'm older. 5 pints deep. Dickhead.
But this is why you need
Sorry, I
to drink
didn't
when
mean to
you're
say.
older. This is why you need to drink when you're older because it gives you the license
Yeah.
to say what you
By
want
the
to
way,
say to people.
I'll give you some.
And then you can just say,
I'll give some context. Basically, we're talking about you can basically say anything to people when you're drunk because you can't control your words as much.
yeah.
That's a goal. This is another goal. And it's Kvicia Kvaratskhelia. This is 4-0 to PSG. That's your 4th goal. And PSG have officially won the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League. And Kvicia Kvaratskhelia has scored. See you later. Good night. That is the end of the show. Peace out. I'm joking. I'm not ending it yet. But it's PSG 4-0. Totally dominant display. Luis Enrique's on the sideline going crazy. And why should he not be? I mean, you might as well. They're celebrating like it's the end of the game now. It's 4-0, totally dominant display. Kvicia Kvaratskhelia has finally had his first impact of the game, and it is the winner. We thought that Desiree Douy won was the winner, but no, it's Kvicia Kvaratskhelia. Oh, fuck me. That was a
All I
friggin'...
did was open your pizza box and it smelled garlic on the fingers.
I kind of had a bit of a spillage with it earlier on. So what I was doing was I was trying to move it onto the table. Well, I got it onto the table. It was like it was open. So the bit with the least weight on it was here, and the bit with the pizza on was there. And it was on there. I got it on there, and it flipped, and the pizza came out, and the chips came out, and I just thought, fuck's sake.
You've obviously got it all back together.
Yeah. Why have they celebrated that much for the 4th goal? It's 4-0 to PSG.
Because maybe it is like completely sealed now.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way Internationale. No, don't take me onto a Facebook reel. There's not a chance on earth are PSG coming back from Inter Milan coming back from this. Not a chance.
Can I just read you a couple of the ages of these teams? It makes it scary for the opposition for time to come.
Like, this is madness. This is absolutely crazy. So I'd keep that updated on the score.
It's built to last. It's built for now. It's built for the future. And it's a magnificent sporting.
So what is this competition?
Champions League. It's the final tonight. That is it a goal? No, they can't even score when they're 4-0 down.
Which denies Marcus Thuram. And that's the first time that
So Liverpool won the Premier League.
Liverpool won the Premier League, yeah.
Just a little reminder there.
Yeah.
not only is it a historic night for Paris Saint-Germain, it's a record-equalling night as it stands the biggest winning margin in a final in this.
So is the Premier League just national and the Champions League international?
Hey? Is the Premier League national? What do you mean by that?
Just United Kingdom.
Just England, yeah.
Teams,
Just English teams.
And is the Champions League?
Champions League is all over Europe.
Yeah. Really?
I don't think I'd be crying, to be honest.
I mean, it's
I'd be
emotional.
disappointed, but I
His
won't be
face is
crying.
flooded with tears.
I won't be
Is it
that
really
sad.
that
It's
bad?
not that bad, mate. Considering his team have won 3 at this
It
point.
looked like he'd just been told that his whole family had been killed.
Yeah, I know, that's... I don't think I'd be that. I
A
think...
little bit dramatic.
Yeah, just a bit.
I understand sadness.
Yes.
I understand that.
Yes.
But his face, there was not one part of his face, even his forehead, that didn't have tears on it.
They've won this competition 3 times. The team that he supported have...
PSG?
No. No, this is their first time. So his team have won this competition 3 times. I don't think there's out to cry about. 4 times would have been nice, but
What, International?
yes.
I've won it 4 times.
International have won it 4 times, yeah.
Milan.
Yeah. 3 times, not 4 times.
That was really dramatic.
I was crying when I was like 8, but I was 8.
Yeah. And he was a
That's
fully
fair
grown
enough. He's a
adult.
fully grown
He was,
man.
I would say, early 40s. With tears down every single part of his face. Snot and everything.
God, please. Nice one. 3 chicken nuggets.
Well, chicken.
Casualty after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch Casualty. It's Saturday night tradition. You've got to do it. I won't be going at it with 10 minutes to go. Not when you're 4-0 down. Goal. Oh, no, how has he not scored that? That could have been 5-0. can imagine.
Seni Bayulu. He's got two more incoming for PSG. Warren Zaire Emery is stripped and ready as well. In the meantime, here's Bradley Barker. Paris Saint-Germain 8 minutes away from making history. So will Enrique at the same time. He become the second coach. Pep Guardiola's the other one to win a treble with two different clubs, both of them with Barcelona and then Pep with City a couple of seasons ago. And this is going to be an historic night for Enrique on the night that PSG lift the trophy for the very first time.
This is mad. PSG 4-0. Where's the scoreboard gone?
Tell you what, Ali.
This is 5-0. This has got to be 5-0. Crossing it. It's 5-0. It's 5, not 5-0.
Mbappe says, why didn't you pass it to me? Ali, you've got to get close to him to be able to get a yellow card. That's true. I've been here. Very true. I've been here in a final.
Four. Oh, Zaire Emery, Mayulu, and Ramos.
Your confidence is gone.
That was a nice fade back into the game.
Gonzalo Ramos for Kavicha, Kvaratskhelia. It's Seni Bayulu for Fabian Ruiz.
Which of Scalia goes off for Gonzalo Ramos. Zaire Emery goes on, and Mayulu as well. Fabian Ruiz goes off for Mayulu. And João Neves goes off for Warren Zaire Emery.
I think so. I can still remember vividly the night Milan did what they did to Barcelona, because these kind of nights don't come around very often, do they?
Well, every year they do.
They're gonna
So
become
not
a
very
slightly
often, no.
more different team to win either the European Cup or the Champions League.
Annually.
Paris Saint-Germain
Annually.
tonight.
It's not very often.
Final in a row. It's going to be a first-time winner in Munich, so history's going to carry on. It's quite a start, that. Lautaro Martinez to Nicolas Zalewski.
That yellow kit's awful. I normally like yellow kits, but
They
you
look
have to do it.
bananas.
You have to do it in a certain way. They are bananas at the minute.
Again, the started well for Paris Saint-Germain. And has never been anything other
It's not a good colour.
Like, you have to do yellow on a kit for me to like it in a certain way.
But that is literally full on
It
yellow.
has to
No
be-
white. Yellow
it-
tops, yellow shorts, yellow socks.
It has to be light yellow. It can't be that sort of mustardy sort
Banana
of
yellow. Banana.
cheese. That sort of
Banana yellow.
that that yellow gives me the type. You know that really bad cheese dip we had in America. That's
Yeah.
what sort of vibes
Yeah.
that gives me.
Yeah.
Like really thick cheese
Thick,
dip.
horrible
Ugh,
yellow, yeah.
Gosh, that's what vibe that gives me. I don't like that away shirt at all. It's awful. You deserve to lose it in that shirt.
And to go up against a team like this on a day like this. Another massive blow. How do they react from this? Where do they go from here?
Imagine PSG score one more goal. It wouldn't be unlike PSG at all to score one more goal.
Flick looking for more. Zaire Emery leading the charge. Here's Barkler.
If one of them
Barcola.
laid out on the pitch
Yeah.
in a curd shape, you could mistake it for a huge banana.
It's 5-0. What the fuck? It's 5-0. It's 5-0.
You literally just
Mayulu
You literally just said it wouldn't surprise me
has
if
scored the
it's
5th
one
goal.
of them.
I didn't know that was quite. I predicted the last 2 goals to happen.
You kind of predicted that as well because you said it wouldn't surprise you.
Mayulu has scored, and it's 5. This is madness, mate. 5-0! 5-0! This is crazy. There's still another 4 minutes. This could end 6-0 for the PSG. Mayulu has scored. What's his first name? I don't actually know his first name. I know he's called Mayulu, but I don't know what his... That's crazy. It's 5. This is a team that should be... This is a team that people should be scared of. Like... That was quite funny. He's sticking his tongue out. That was quite funny. I think he shocked himself.
Yeah, he did.
Seni Mayulu.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what his name is. Seni Mayulu.
This happened at this football club here at Paris Saint-Germain. That's it. An academy player.
He did shock himself.
I think I think he was in shock when he scored that. That's why I had that reaction.
President, what a night. They've spent so much money and taken so long to get to this position. And it's going to be a record-setting.
All but one goal has been scored by 4 different players.
All 4 different players.
All 4 different players have scored 4 goals.
And they're all strikers.
No, they don't have to be strikers.
No. but
One's a
they're the most
defender.
No, they're the most common people too.
Oh yeah,
Aren't they?
yeah. It's 5-0 to PSG. This is madness. This is a game that I have had my phone, but I've been looking at the game quite a lot as well.
I think he's got what willing participants out there as well, Rio, who want to run and they want to press and they want to get their hands on this Champions League trophy, and they've done it in style.
He's in tears. He's on the edge of crying.
Check out.
It's the first time, so I do get that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Oh yeah.
These are 2 seeds of football, 2 seeds of sport.
But if I was an Inter fan, I'd be thinking, for fuck's sake, all of this for a 5-0 loss in the Champions League final. I'd be like, all the work leading up to it, and this what happens. That's what I'd be thinking. That is just the heartbreak of football sometimes, though. Like, there has to be a winner.
It does.
Can't be 2 winners. There's got to be 1 winner.
And that is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Getting down to the winner.
From there.
Bananas scared.
That's an awful. Why am I saying sorry for? The full-time whistle's gone and PSG have won the Champions League.
Banana.
PSG have won the Champions League. That is the end. How much at a time was there? 5-0 win, and that is how to do it. I don't think there was. If you wanna win a Champions League in style, that is how to do it. PSG have won the Champions League for the first time. This was the year. I knew it was the year. Everyone knew it was the year that PSG would win the Champions League 2025. But PSG are 24-25 Champions League winners. Wow. Amazing scenes.
They're all on the knees crying. That just goes
No,
to
it's
show
just, yeah.
how much hard work
Hard
they've put into
work, yeah.
it and
Agreed, yeah.
how relieved they are
Yeah.
to have got to that position.
Yeah, this is amazing scenes. PSG have won the Champions League in Munich, and this amazing scenes. Luis Enrique has won the Champions League with PSG. I suppose it doesn't seem as bad. The hardest challenge they had in the Champions League was playing Liverpool. They beat us in the Champions League, but I guess now it doesn't look as bad because of what magnitude they've won this game by. We're awful in both legs, But I guess now you look at this result, it doesn't look as bad. Doesn't look nearly as bad. But PSG have won the Champions League, and this is amazing for PSG. I'm not going to stay around for the trophy lift. But yeah, congratulations to PSG. They have won the Champions League. They're European champions of 2025. If you enjoyed the stream, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Take care, and peace out.